anything more, and that's for sure.
Chill out, what you yelling for? Lay back, it's all been done before. And if you could only let it be, you would see.
Summer has come and passed. The innocent can never last. Wake me up when September ends. Ring out the bells again, like we did when spring began. You touch my life in ways that no one could touch me. I see you on a star. You shine like who you are.
Who we're talking to? Rod Stewart?
No.
So we've got Ken Allardyce here. We're going to ask you 10 questions.
10 questions in rapid fire.
Yeah.
So first question is, who are your favourite musicians?
Woo, probably the Beatles.
Beatles, yeah?
Yeah,
Why?
if there's any one thing, but I like loads of musicians. I'm probably more prone to like 60s type bands. That's kind of what I grew up with. So
Yeah.
like Floyd, Beatles, Stones, Zeppelin, these sort of things. You know, that's kind of my
Cool.
close to my heart.
Okay.
Cool. Question 2, what instruments do you play?
Guitar and keyboards, very badly, both.
Is that like most producers?
No, some producers are very good actually. Some producers are great players too.
Yeah.
Not this one.
Okay.
I'm a bit of a hack, you know.
So question 3, what do you miss about LA? Which do you prefer, LA or Nairn?
I miss the weather.
Yeah.
And I miss my family. I've got a daughter and grandson who live in LA.
Right.
I think I prefer living here, to be quite honest. Certainly at the moment, I lived in LA for 35 years, so when I came back here, I've always felt British, and so I'm happy to be back and feel more at home here, I think.
Good answer.
Cool.
Yeah.
Question 4, do you have a favourite musical project that you've worked on?
Yeah, it's sort of updated when I work on a new one, generally. I mean, you know, if I look back, there's a few of the things I've done were probably my favourites at the time.
Yeah.
But got to look to the future, eh?
Okay.
Definitely. Question 5, what other producers, songwriters and artists do you see as your primary inspirations?
Other producers, well, I've learnt off a ton of really great producers. Probably the two closest to my heart in terms of what you see. What I'm a little unusual in that I'm a producer engineer. So a lot of producers don't actually work the gear; they just sit at the back and bark out orders. You know.
Yeah.
Whereas there's a breed of us who are producer engineers who do it ourselves, and of course I'm going to think they're the better ones. And not that you can't be a great producer barking out orders from the back, but guys who are hands-on as well get a whole other handle on it, you know. So I would say two of those, and a guy called Jack Joseph Puig is a good friend of mine, and he's taught me an awful lot over the years. And he's one. A guy called Eric Valentine, who's another producer, brilliant record maker. So him. I should say my boss, Bill Schnee, taught me basically how to engineer. He's one of the best engineers I've ever seen. So, but the list actually goes on and on. I've learnt off some very, very talented people. So,
Okay.
Okie dokes. Next question. Question 6. Do you have advice for young people who want to become music producers?
yeah, give up. No, seriously. No, seriously, if they want to do it, yeah, loads of advice. But I think the main advice I give is don't stop. If you really want it, you got to keep trying, and there'll be time you'll be thwarted a million times. But I believe if you want stuff enough, it happens, you know.
Yeah.
And so you sort of make your own luck. And so if you really want it, chase it until it happens. It will, if you really want it enough.
Question 7. If you could choose 2 celebrities to be your parents, who would you choose?
Ooh, cool. 2 celebrities to be my parents.
Yeah.
Gee, that's tough. That's really tough. I think I'd probably stick with the parents I had, you know.
That's a good answer. Aye.
Okay, question 8. Would you rather fight one horse-sized duck or 100 duck-sized horses?
Say that again?
Would you rather fight one horse-sized duck or 100 duck-sized horses?
Wow. I don't know. A bit of both, man. I'd take them both on.
Aye.
A horse-sized duck. That'd be pretty scary.
That'd be quite big.
Probably a duck-sized horses, I think.
That's what I chose.
Yeah, a
I'd take
little less
it.
intimidating. Huh? A horse-sized duck would be pretty scary. Comes at you flapping its wings.
That's it.
Aye.
Okay, so question number 9. If you could only choose one song to play every time you walked into a room for the rest of your life, what would it be?
Stardust.
Whey!
Hey!
Result!
Wish you paid him. That's a good one. Okay, that's a good one.
Okay, last and
Right.
final question number 10. What do you want to be when you grow up?
Good question. Good question. I think I'd like to be a lead guitarist.
Why is that?
Well, I'd like to be a better guitarist than I am now. Let's put it that way. If I finally grow up, maybe I'll be able to do it. You know.
I'm going to throw you one more question in here, and this one is: how do you spell silk?
How do I spell
Silk.
silk?
Yeah.
SILK?
And what does a cow drink?
Milk?
What doesn't? It drinks water.
Pretty good.
Oh, there you go. Got you.
You got me. You got me.
Excellent. That's brilliant. That's good. I will have that one down.
it.
There was other ones we were going to ask, but they were just a wee bit silly.
No, that's all right. The odd silly one.
Just to try and capture the...
Aye, that was it. A
Fun,
bit
isn't
of
it?
humour. So, thank you.
Have I worked my way off the camera?
I know you're perfect in shot. You know.
Have I? Because I moved, I think, since you did
I'm
it.
fairly sure you're absolutely fine.
No, you're still
Oh,
good.
good.
Yeah, you're still
So,
good.
so
Cool,
thank,
guys.
thank you, Ken.
No,
for,
pleasure, man.
Cheers,
Oh,
thank you.
thank you.
Here, thanks for giving me the opportunity to do your project too.
Excellent. We're honoured.
Yeah, definitely.
Well,
Definitely.
me too. It's been a pleasure.